Hello everyone, it's cooking time. My name is Obed Arguedas and this is Pura Vida Culture con los Tingos. If you're new to this channel is about food, information and adventure. So today we're gonna make empanadas, Costa Rican style. So we're gonna need the masa, the corn flour. I'm gonna make thing of beef and cheese. You can also use beans, but right now we're gonna use meat like ground beef and cheese. We're gonna use salt, onion powder, chicken seasoning, garlic powder. Of course, I already mentioned the corn flour and a little bit of water. So the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna put the seasonings to the corn flour. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of chicken seasoning. We're gonna add a little bit of salt. Maybe like that will be fine. Like a teaspoon of salt. Garlic powder. This doesn't really have a measure, it's just how tasty you want it to taste, I guess. I never tried these things, so you just have to be creative. Just put a little bit of everything and later you can taste it. You can actually taste this and see. It might need more, so you can try the flour and see if it's salty enough. And if it's only a little bit salty, you gotta add more. Let me see. It needs more salt. I'm gonna put a little more of onion powder. And I think a little more of everything pretty much. So we're gonna mix it again, because I never measure this kind of stuff, so I don't really know how much. I just try it and that's it. Okay, we're gonna add the water. I didn't mention that there are 2.5 cups of corn flour right here. I have 1.5 cup of water here. And see, we're gonna add this and see if we need more. I think this beat might be like almost perfect, but we'll see. Actually, we're gonna need more water. Like I said, I never measured this, so we're gonna need more water definitely. 1 cup, because that is each. Yeah. This might be good. No. It has to be like the perfect consistent. Like it can't be too mushy or too dry, because when you're gonna actually make the empanada, it has to be just. So one trick I'm gonna show you, let me mix this a little better. Okay, when you get a little piece like that, okay, and you can make a ball, like a little ball, and it doesn't get stuck in your hands, so that means it's good. It's a good consistency. You see? My mom can do it just like that. Tiki, 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 tiki. I can't do that. So we're gonna need 2 pieces of parchment paper. So the first one, we're just gonna lay it down right here on the counter. So we're gonna put this like this size. You're gonna make a ball this size. You just put it here. You put the other piece on top, and you can use a plate, or in this case I'm gonna use a cutting board this way. and you're just gonna give it a good squeeze there. And there you go. Now you're gonna add whatever you wanna. In this case, I'm gonna do this one of ground beef, which is my favorite. You're gonna add something like that, and you're gonna flip this side like that. Just be careful. You're gonna flip it there. There you go, and you're just gonna give it a little squeeze there. Close it. You're gonna use a fork and do this here. I could have put a little more meat. You see that there I still have a little space here, so I could have put a little bit more. But sometimes if you put way too much, they kind of start opening and stuff. So I'm just gonna put this in a plate. I'm gonna do one like bigger than normal, because this one I'm gonna do like a pizza empanada. You can also add vegetables like bell pepper and onion. It tastes really good. So I'm gonna give it a good squeeze there. I mean, also you can also do this to make it a little bigger, because looks like I didn't do a really good job on there.
It's too thick.
It's too thick, so you can try to make it kind of stretch it out a little bit. There. So I'm gonna add some of the salsa, just regular traditional pasta sauce, or you can do your own sauce if you want, which we're gonna show you videos of doing salsa too later when we start our garden. Last year we did a salsa. We didn't film it, but yeah, later we're gonna do one. We're gonna add like ground beef. I think there would be fine. And a lot of cheese. There you go. There. So now we're gonna do the same process. Flip. Come in, baby. Don't get destroyed. Work with me. Okay. Now you're gonna close it a little bit here, because this is so big. It has a lot of stuff. So just start trying to make sure that it's closed everywhere, so it doesn't open when you're frying them. This one I know it's gonna taste great. There you go. So we're gonna prepare to actually fry them right now. I just add like oil. You can cover the whole thing, but I don't like be so oily. So I'm trying to not to add so much. I'm just gonna start adding them there. This is already hot, so maybe a little bit more. You can also use a frying pan. I mean, what do you call those things that are just for fry?
Fryer?
Yeah, fryer. That's what I mean. Well, right now we're gonna do 4. Just let them cook for 10 minutes inside, maybe less. I don't know how long, we'll see. I never really take the time, I'll just do it, and when I see they're brown, take them out. So if you see they're done in one side, they're brown, so you're just gonna be careful and flip them. You have to flip them when they are hard, because if you flip them before, you might break them. So it's been about 4 minutes. So I was right, 10 minutes in total. like 5 minutes, like 8 minutes. But it's in medium heat. So we're just gonna let it like another maybe less, maybe like 3 minutes at this side. We'll see. So you see they're done when they're like this, both sides. So we know that they're done. So you just get them out, put them in whatever it's called. Paper towel. I forgot it again. And yeah, you're just gonna put the rest to cook. You can use a paper towel to kind of like pat them a little bit and just to dry them a little bit more. From the 2.5 cups of corn flour, we got 9 empanadas. So we did some of just ground beef, cheese, and we also did some with salsa, red sauce, and cheese. They're really yummy. This is a really yummy recipe, so I recommend it to you. And if you like this kind of videos, please subscribe, comment below, and let us know how you like it. And I'll see you next time. And this is Pura Vida Culture con los Tingos. Bye.